Hi Collective, it's Shana. Y'all, let's do a read. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Alright, y'all, let's get in Digital Tales, Forgotten Memoirs, Season 1, Episode 3. Okay? Alright. We're using the Banned Books Tarot deck as well as the Hoodoo Tarot. Okay? We're going to do past, present, future. This is going to be a quick one, hopefully. Past, and then we'll get a person. Let's get the person first, y'all. Who is the person? No, let's use this way. Who is the person? Okay, and this won't just be deical in terms of like Egyptian gods or gods in a pantheon, a particular pantheon, okay? This will also include our like present day or recent past type gods, okay, with this deck. All right, so show me who is. Okay, let's keep this Three of Sticks in the reverse. Who is the person that we are going to be talking about here today? Try to give me a person. Thank you. Y'all, this is going to be a difficult one. Okay. Show me the past. Thank you. Show me the present. Thank you. Show me the future. Okay. Six of Cups, future. Maybe some sort of fond memories about the past. Maybe children, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have this lunatic again, y'all. They are on this lunatic today. Something with biotech, y'all. This is what's coming up. I don't know if this is a good reading for Digital Tales, but let's see. Hopefully it will work out. If not, I'll change it. Show me the past. Just one, please. Yo, is the deck in reverse? Yes. Okay. The deck is in the reverse. All right. Daughter of Sticks. We're going to read that one too. It's going to be some reading here. Present. Thank you. Show me the future. Thank you. The Free Man. All right, we're going to keep this one as the mystery. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, I don't know how the deck keeps getting in the reverse here, okay? It just... I don't know what's going on. This is significant, okay? I don't know why everything's turning in the reverse. I just fixed the deck and it's back in the reverse, people. Okay. What is this? Courting, okay? 6 is something. So this has something to do with a relationship, a dating situation, okay? Courting. All right. I wanted to get the mystery card, okay? It's one that was peeking out up here. And we're going to take it. Okay? Alright, but we're back with this man again, okay? I wish I had my deck too, but I don't. I can get it, but we'll see. Okay, who are we talking about here? Something with the Three of Sticks, something in the future. I'm getting this future position is very important. About some dating situation, okay? I don't know. Maybe this is some ancestor returning, okay, with this past, present, and future. Y'all. 9 of Knives. I don't think this might be the ancestor people want to see. I might get my ancestor speaks on this one, because there's this name I created, but we'll see. This, I don't know. Maybe I didn't create it. Maybe they just came through. 9 of Knives. So that's like the 9 of Swords, y'all. I'm getting like people are dreaming of passings, okay? Getting a lot of heavy energy these last days. And look at these. What is that? Oh, those are apples or something. And they have knives in them surrounding this skull, okay? Apples are significant, like poisonous apples. These people have eaten something up there. Yeah. Let's see, 9 of Swords. So maybe this is an ancestor who either exacted this type of energy on people or was in this energy, okay? Dr. Buzzard, y'all. This Dr. Buzzard, what is he like I'm getting this, a scientist in some way, y'all. Somebody that works with herbs and plants. And let's see. Let's read about Dr. Buzzard again. I think we read about him before. Dr. Buzzard. What is the number on there? 11. Page 55. We've read about him before. Let's read Dr. Buzzard. Dr. Buzzard. Justice, okay, y'all? This is somebody, Dr. Buzzard. This is who it is, okay? Let's see. Justice. I will execute great vengeance, y'all. They're coming for these people. This is an ancestor. Maybe this is what they did in the past as well. I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord. When I shall lay my vengeance upon them. Ezekiel 25:17. Okay, so this could be like the angel of death, people. Plant. Galangal root. Alpinia galanga. Okay, this is the plant. Okay, and that was the scientific name. The image. Dr. Buzzard is standing in front of a courthouse. They're coming to remedy something with this justice system. Laughing joyously after winning a case for a client. Okay, let's see. Behind him is Lady Justice wearing a Congo witch doctor mask, similar to the one Dr. Buzzard's father would have worn in Africa. This symbolizes domination and being a law unto oneself. Okay, so this person had a lot of authority, I'm getting. Instead of the sword, Lady Justice is holding a bouquet of galangal, the common name of chewing John root, because she now works for Dr. Buzzard. So somehow this person is using their authority in a particular way. Let's see. And that is his weapon. Okay, so it's this person's weaponizing it possibly. Let's see. He is showing you a piece of the root. In the other hand, in which Lady Justice usually holds the scales, there is nothing, because his way is the only option. Instead, the scales are put to better use, collecting Dr. Buzzard's cigarette ashes. Okay, so this is a corrupt official I'm getting. Okay. Stephen Robinson, aka Dr. Buzzard, was a famous root worker from St. Helena Island, South Carolina. His specialty was chewing the root in court, a practice designed to protect criminal defendants from guilty verdicts or harsh sentences, people. So those who are in courts, maybe just look out for something like this. Someone who's chewing all the time. One of the people who work in the court, okay? Maybe gum. Doesn't have to be a root, okay? What does it say? In order, wait a minute. He's showing you a piece of the root. in the other hand, in which Lady Justice usually holds the scales, there is nothing, because his way is the only option. Instead, the scales are put to better use collecting Dr. Buzzard's cigarette ashes. Okay, so he's making a mockery of the justice system. Okay, Stephen Robinson, aka 1860 to 1947, aka Dr. Buzzard, was a famous root worker from St. Helena Island, South Carolina. His specialty was chewing the root in court, a practice designed to protect criminal defendants from guilty verdicts or harsh sentences. This practice brought Robinson in conflict with J.E. McTeer, sheriff of Beaufort County. McTeer attempted to charge Robinson with practicing with practicing medicine without a license, but failed when his primary witness went into convulsions on the witness stand. McTeer's subsequent attempts to convict Robertson failed. Okay, Dr. Buzzard attracted clients both locally and from around the country until his death in early 1947. That number is important, okay? 1947, because that 47 is definitely important, as well as 947, okay? According to legend, Robinson's father was a witch doctor who had been brought directly to St. Helena from West Africa. Robinson was said to have wielded enormous spiritual power and was sought out by Southerners of all races and socio-economic backgrounds, meaning justice, like everything else, is a social construct that is defined by those in power. To the majority of Americans, justice is equated with courts, law enforcement, politicians, and maybe even karma. This is not the case for root workers, as historically, when Black Americans have sought justice, all they find are just us. As the old saying goes, so if someone had a problem, they sought out a root worker to help them solve it. While usually root workers believed in God or some other higher power, they do not consider revenge for a genuinely offensive action to be a bad thing. Okay? So they felt like this was acceptable, okay? That if they consider good or bad at all, since such dualities didn't traditionally exist in African or indigenous culture in quite the same way as European societies. Therefore, it is not considered immoral to root someone who hurt you or someone you love. Okay? There is no sentient creature. Y'all, let me pause for a minute, y'all. Give me a second. All right, y'all. Thanks. I'm back. So it says, there is no sentient creature on this earth that will sacrifice life, food, or the well-being of themselves and their families without a vicious fight. Nor are there any who will voluntarily suffer so that the offender or hunter does not. Okay, so this has something to do with sacrifice, right? Or wanting to sacrifice another. There is no negative karma for the bull goring the matador. The root worker understands this, okay? Because the matador is like, hey, you coming for me. I'm over here minding my business. You done captured me and put me in this circus, this arena, right? So I got the right to, get you with my horns. If you receive Dr. Buzzard in a reading, consider the following. What would be a fair way to resolve this conflict? Did you do something wrong? If no, don't worry about it. If yes, then you're about to pay the price. Did someone or something wrong? Did someone do something wrong to you? If no, don't worry about it. If yes, then they've set the wheel of justice in motion against themselves. Okay, so this has something to do with the wheel of fortune and justice. Have you taken responsibility for all the choices you've made? If something is forgivable, then forgive. If not, now what? If revenge is taken for an offense, will you regret that you did it once you have calmed down? If so, then chill out and move on, okay? So this is speaking about having control of one's emotions, okay? But this has something to do with the justice system and people not using it properly. And this man is somehow involved here, okay? Dr. Buzzard, okay? Maybe we should take a quick peek at this nine of knives, okay? I'm interested with this one and how they will describe this. Okay. Nine of knives, that's page 128. All right, y'all, let's read some of it at least. Nine of knives, plant, lavender. The image, a screaming skull surrounded by 9 peaches with knives stuck. Okay, these are peaches with knives stuck through them. This symbolized the troubled spirits of the approximately 20,000 newly emancipated slaves who were placed in concentration camps in Natchez, Mississippi. The majority of the men, women, and children died a slow, agonizing death from disease or starvation. The camp was located at the bottom of a pit where wild peach trees grew. That's why this place came to be known as the Devil's Punch Bowl, y'all. To this day, no one eats the peaches because they know the bodies of those tortured people fertilized the soil. It was not the custom of indigenous people to eat anything that grew in areas that were considered beset with negative energy, such as this, because the despair would be internalized by whoever partook of such food. Meaning positive, renewed hope, the end of suffering, okay? The end of suffering within corrupt officials in the law, in the justice system, okay? The worst being over. Good news, seeking help for depression and anxieties and letting go. Negative, anxieties, stress, despair, sleepless nights, worst fears coming to true. Guilt, bereavement, worry, depression, nightmares, being too hard on yourself, terror, shameful secrets, isolation, hexes, agonizing pain, regrets, hopelessness, negativity, illness, spite, breakdowns, thoughts of suicide, okay? Seclusion, repeatedly rehashing an unpleasant situation, and crying jags, okay? That's like, okay, y'all. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a Dia Totatoes, okay? So that was a faux pas, okay? A reading faux pas, okay? We'll see what's happening here, though. So there's something going on with the justice system, y'all, okay? Due to past injustices, okay? Y'all know I'm struggling with my words. I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde, but I know these people are always doing throat chakra magic on me, okay? But I keep chugging along, people, okay? I just keep swimming. All right. Yeah, something in the future. Maybe this courtship, some sort of courtship within the justice system. Maybe this courtship has to do with biotechnology, okay? With this crazy guy right here. Okay? Past. The Hangman. The Giver. Lois Lowry. Okay, so I don't know. Lois like Superman. He sort of looks like Superman, right? And that Ten of Swords is right behind him. I did shuffle the deck. Yeah. I think this is something with this man, y'all. In the past, they did something. with this sacrificing of people. Y'all, where did I do with all these cards? Oh my goodness. Now, why'd y'all let me do that? I think this is the present. Yeah. Hangman, something they did. Trying to sacrifice. I feel like the mountains could be important. Music could also be important, okay? Smoke and clouds. I don't know. These people are working with the elements as well. But what is the tie to the justice system? Queen of Pens is the Queen of Swords, right? Yeah, y'all, something's been written down, or somebody wrote something down. Maybe this is like the principles of life. Maybe they are speaking of a violation of it. Maybe they should have reflected about the laws, about what they speak. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be an upright Big Mama, right? And there's nourishment there, right? I don't think we're going to read Big Mama. We'll just read like the first little part. We read Big Mama before. It has something to do with nourishment. And I'm getting intellectual nourishment, okay? Let's see. Big Mama is 19. I think that number is... Where is it? Why don't I see Big Mama? Okay, there she is. 75. Big Mama, I am the sun, y'all. Okay, so there's some sort of exposure, but I feel like this also speaks to something about enlightenment. Okay, some kind of enlightenment about the justice system, maybe. I am reminded of your sincere faith, a faith that dwelt first in your grandmother, Lois, Lois, and your mother Eunice, and now I'm sure dwells in you as well. 2 Timothy 1, verse 5. Plant sunflower. The image Big Mama is holding a plate of homemade cornbread with the sun shining brightly behind her. She wears a skeleton key as a necklace to symbolize her all-encompassing wisdom. Let me see if there's that part, that if this is the one that talks about food. No, she's a caregiver, right? She is an acknowledgement of wisdom, strength, authority, leadership, skills, and ability to nurture multiple generations, okay? So it's some sort of, I'm getting like this patriarchal legal system, y'all. Meaning, when you receive Big Mama in a reading, you better believe that no matter how dark it is now, the light is coming and everything is going to be all right. Big Mama may also be speaking about being willing and able to share your glory, your light, and your power with others. This is not the time to lay low. This is the time to shine. All right, I'm getting some sort of exposures going on here, or it happened in the past. Show me, Big Mama. What is this? Queen of Cups. Okay, it's definitely somebody's Big Mama. Okay, in the past. The Giving Tree. Shell Silversmith. Okay, so your mama, this Big Mama was a giver of knowledge, I'm getting, and just a nurturer, intuitive possibly, with that Hangman as well, and that Queen of Cups. Show me the Hangman. The Two of Pentacles. Maybe trying to balance something out, equal something out. Merge, like, I don't know, they talked about good and bad in one of those other cards. I think it was Dr. Buzzard, right? And how this is not a concept. This wasn't a concept of like Africans and the people when they came here, right? But this is more so a European concept of this good and bad. And maybe this speaks of it, right? And being placed in an environment, in a culture like that, you had to, live according to it. And now you're trying to balance this out, this concept of good and bad, maybe, y'all. And it's some sort of spiritual effort. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Show me this Queen of Pens. What is this? What is being spoken or has been or being written? Let's see this real quick. 9 of Words. Words is wands, I believe. Yeah, let me see something. 9 of Wands. Something that you keep writing. You keep speaking. You keep writing something. Or wands is words is wands, right? Something to do with intellect, y'all. Some intellectual property, knowledge, wisdom. Okay? Maybe you had to balance this out, this wisdom you had, right, in the past. And look, here it says, the absolutely true diary of a part-time Indian. Okay? And part-time, half-time, y'all. Something about the way we had to become fractured in some sense, psychically, right? In order to function in this culture. Maybe this is talking about integration in some way. Okay? And there's something about knowledge in the past. Y'all, let me get my deck real quick. I'll just pick a few cards, okay? And we'll see. Alright. It's just a few. We want to find out what's on this paper and in these books. One more. Oh, that one didn't work too well. Alright. Alright. We're looking into something. Show me this 9 of Words. Thank you. Nebula. Something about the stars. Okay, and then we have all these stars here, right? Look at that. Okay. That's what they were looking into. Something, maybe your knowledge and your connection to the stars. This is what the theme was with this person over here that was trying to get into the astral, okay? Show me this Knight of Paper, this scientist. What's on that paper? What's on that paper in that man's hand? Something about the Arctic, y'all. Some sort of testing, secret experimentation. Mystery card. Bottom of the deck. These covert narcissists, y'all. And whoever this is in this justice system. Collaborating possibly with the biotech industry. Okay? What is on in these books? This knowledge. Nebula. Something about the stars. Okay, with all these stars. Giant clouds of gas and dust in interstellar space plays a key role in the life of stars, okay? And I'm getting people as well, okay? Because we're connected to the stars. And we have Big Mama here. This could be an ancestor from the past, y'all. What's under these books? You can run, but you can't hide, okay? Maybe this is speaking to the other thing about them running into space for what they've done. These covert narcissists trying to run out in space. They're trying to get away. Archangel Michael, what have they done? Did we determine what they've done? Something, maybe the Hangman. And this fractioning of the psyche with this good and bad concept and causing people to have to battle with themselves in some way, y'all. I don't know. Show me, what have they done, Archangel Michael? What have these people done that they now have to run and try to hide from? Oh, yeah. This is what they're doing. They're doing this, okay? And it could be a truck driver involved, okay? Something about trucking, okay? Okay, y'all. It's just something about it. All right, bottom of the deck. We have, they refused in the past to accept whatever guidance that was coming through, possibly from the stars and these ascended beings I'm getting, okay, that are amongst us, that are walking the earth like regular people. Some pro bono, I don't know. All right, Archangel Michael, do you have any final message regarding the past? Why were they doing this? What were they doing this for about the stars? What is the significance of the stars? Let's put a couple on that. Significance of the stars. Okay. 3 of paper, which is the 3 of pentacles, some collaboration. The collaboration with the biotech industry, okay? It's been going on for a while. Okay, they teamed up with him to get some sort of star juice or something, y'all. I don't know. And they're oofing people to do it. Oh, this is what they did. 6 of wands, to get some sort of victory. Okay. What are they getting instead, Archangel Michael? Or what did they get instead? Or did they get victory? Maybe they got victory in the past. King of Words, King of Wands. And it fell out here on serial oofing truck driver, y'all. Maybe this is what somebody was doing in the past. And maybe they did this while courting, y'all. Okay? This is what they invested in. I see the 7 of coins here for money and stuff, okay? Okay, for wealth. Y'all, this is not a Dia Totales, okay? I messed up. It's fine. All right. Let's keep going. Let's see if the present ties in. Present. 8 of inkwells, 8 of cups. Somebody's got to walk away. Whatever they have in that bag over there. They got to walk away from whatever investments. Maybe this is one story. I'm assuming it is. Okay? Maybe it's this King of Wands who has to walk away. Them bones. What is them bones? I always forget them bones. Is that the Tower, I think? And look, y'all, I opened those Judgment. I opened the book and it's right here, them bones, okay? Judgment. We ain't going, let me see. Them bones, judgment. Do not judge. They're currently under judgment, people. And they're having to walk away from whatever this is. Do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. Plant, Carolina Buckthorn. The image, a woman puts her hand over her mouth in shock at what the bones on the table reveal to her. Astrogalancy, meaning divination using bones or dice, were practiced by indigenous Americans and African people. Divination with bones requires the reader to associate different meanings with each bones, based on where and how they land. The bones of chickens and cats were the most commonly used, but other small and medium-sized animals were also acceptable. Contrary to popular belief, the choice of which animal to use was strictly up to each individual root worker. A set of them bones could include not only the remains of an animal, but also other items such as keys, seashells, and crystals. Like other forms of divination, all the items in a reader's set had clear associations, but it's a reader's innate talent that determines accuracy. Meaning, when them bones appears in a reading, you are being reminded that it's time to focus on what you need rather than what you want. Most likely you will have to make some tough choices, but if you're willing to alright, y'all, we're almost finished with this reading. If you're willing to put your ego aside and do what you have to do, The best possible outcome is guaranteed. Okay, so I'm getting this King of Wands, this piggy guy over here, okay? And this collaboration. All right, so it says put things aside, do what you got to do. The best possible outcome is guaranteed. Them bones may be reminding you that people are going to talk about you no matter what you do. So make sure that you remain in alignment with your goals, dreams, and aspirations. Acknowledge that no one escapes judgment, even if the judgment is oneself. Them bones could also indicate that it is time for a more in-depth reading concerning a matter of great importance. The reading will provide relief and solutions to your problem. If you receive them bones in a reading, consider the following. It may be time for an honest self-assessment. What is your reputation? Are you still in alignment with it? If you want a fresh start, start fresh. The neutral position is no longer an option. Do others need to know where you stand on that issue? If so, stop stalling and tell them. Okay, so I'm getting like somebody has to speak up. Okay, something with a daughter of Styx. Styx is what? What is Styx? Daughter of Styx. They don't have sticks in. Why did they do it like that? Let's see. Daughter of Styx. Where are you? See, daughter. Okay, daughter of Styx 84. Hopefully this isn't a long part. I didn't even read so much. Okay, daughter of Styx. Plant, fenugreek, garlic. The image. The daughter of Styx is rearing up a horse in order to change direction. Somebody's at the crossroads, y'all. The flock of birds above forming an arrow indicate that this is the best course of action, meaning the daughter of Styx is all about getting pumped up to get the job done and maintaining that high energy until the very end. On the positive side, she is passionate, determined, bold, free-spirited, charming, and revolutionary, self-assured, and loves to travel. On the negative side, she is hot-tempered, abusive, overly competitive, okay? Insecure, loud, boisterous, jealous, a show-off, and a habitual procrastinator. In a reading, if she doesn't represent a literal person with these qualities, then she represents these authorities, okay? And this could represent this person as well, if this is the same person, right? But it could also represent this collaboration, okay? They're under judgment, okay? They're under judgment. And they're still making all the wrong moves I'm getting, okay? Archangel Michael, yeah, this is all tied together. What do you want to say? What are they walking away from? This collaboration, y'all. Show me that 8 of Cups. Yeah, they're trying to get out of this ending, okay? It could be with this guy and whoever these people are. This King of Wands and this King of Wands could be this serial oofing truck driver, okay? Yeah, they're trying to get away from this painful ending. They're under judgment and they know it, y'all. They're under judgment for whatever they've done with this group, okay? This biotech collaboration. Show me this daughter of Styx real quick. And we're almost out of here, people. Daughter of Styx. Page of Pens. So that's the Page of Swords. Something they learned and they're watching. This could also be gang stalking, y'all. Show me the daughter of Styx. Carl. We got a name. Carl. And Sarah, y'all, okay? So this is part of this collaboration, okay? Show me this Page of Pens. This Sarah, okay? And that's funny that this comes out here, okay? Because I was watching a show today, a TV show about UFOs. And the funny thing is that, and with the other Reese today, y'all, an astrophysicist, her first name is Sarah, okay? Very well-known woman. Okay, I feel like they're alerting me that this is possibly This person could possibly be involved in this, okay? And relating to these other reads, y'all. It's not a coincidence. I'm not going to put that name, the last name out here yet, okay? I'm going to put that last name on a separate card when I get it and see if it ever comes out with this name, okay? All right, show me this Page of Pens. Page of Swords, thank you. Though retrieval, something. These people are writing possibly on this paper, this man, okay, y'all? And this Sarah person could be working with them, or maybe they're talking about Sarah now. Another astrophysicist. Because the last one was it Brian, I think? So maybe Sarah and Brian are two astrophysicists that work together. And they're all under judgment. They did something with this writing. This bodice is like some sort of support. Maybe they supported by showing the support they had for these people in the past, okay? And possibly still in the future. But somehow they're evading and using the justice system in a way that it wasn't designed to be used, okay? Show me this Bodis. Heru. Something with these. I'm getting melanated children, people. This is where it just keeps going back to in my mind. Okay, and this activation that may happen within the melanocytes, okay? Isis, y'all. Isis and Heru here together. This is what this is. It's this Christ consciousness. They're terrified that you're going to just pop off at any moment, okay? And have a full halo over your head, okay? It's something, knowledge from the past, y'all, with these books. From the past, okay? Something about your divine essence, people. You're not who you think you are. You're not who you've been told that you are. Anything for Thoth retrieval? This could be Thoth speaking about this. The heart is where the soul resides, y'all. And it fell out here, what? On this hangman, I think, in this area, the past. They did something in the past with this collaboration to harness this energy, this Christ energy. Okay? Bottom of the deck. And the Black Mona Lisa's here too, y'all. This is some high power energy. These people didn't, maybe they knew who they were coming for, these covert narcissists, right? But I don't think they understand the extent of the consequences for this type of activity. Okay, and I'm looking over here at the Arctic. This is where they've been conducting a lot of this experimentation from. Okay, the Arctic, these covert narcissists. Thank you. Black Mona Lisa, what do you have to say? Okay. And this is the connection to the Empress. And the Empress activating her Christ consciousness, okay? And there's something about dating, okay? Show me the Black Mona Lisa. What do you have to say, Black Mona Lisa? What do you want to say? Y'all, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to get the bottom card in just a minute. Let me put the deck down. What the fuck? What the fuck? Collective. What the fuck? Black Mona Lisa, tell me your story clarified by the Black Mona Lisa. What do you want to say? Bottom of the deck. This perilous waters. These people are going, they're under judgment, people. They're under judgment. Could be perilous waters whipping up around the Arctic, around this science lab, this astrophysicist biotech lab that they're working out of. Thank you, Black Mona Lisa. Show me, what is this perilous waters? Y'all, this is some high-ass energy, okay? This is what's up. They know what's happening. And they're trying to get away. Bottom of the deck. The Bodhi tree. Tree of enlightenment, awakening. The Bo tree. Sacred fig tree. Buddha was said to have attained enlightenment under this tree. They're trying to get enlightenment, but they can't get it. They're going about it in completely the wrong way, people. Try to get enlightenment from the enlightened ones. This is what all this is about. And this somehow, this energy, this merkabic activation is going to jet these people out into space somewhere, or so they think, okay? Okay, we're almost done. Let's read the future, and then we're going to read those and get out of here. Because I asked what was on that paper. I want to know. All right, but Six of Cups in the future. Maybe this is these Christ children. We got to read the Free Man, right, y'all? Or some of it, at least. I think this is the... okay, maybe we're not going to read all of it. This is the Fool. The Fool, okay? 26. Let's see if we can get a little bit. 26. 26. And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free, y'all. That's what we're going with, okay? I'm getting like the children are going to know the truth. And the truth is going to set these children free. Okay? And this one was the one about the guy going to the guy's grave, right? To get whoever this slave plantation holder was. They went to their grave to get the grave dirt, right? And the woman was asking, why did he do this, right? Why did he risk himself to get this grave dirt? And she was alluding to asking the question, what did he get this for? Okay? So in the future, maybe they're still up to their own antics. Their old antics of using magic and trying to use grave dirt and harnessing children's energy. Okay? And here, this is a side message for me. Your aunt is really your mother. Okay? And maybe that applies to someone in the audience. The collective, okay? Show me the Six of Inkwells. We're out of here, y'all, in just a minute. Show me these people's future with this Dennis the Menace. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to create bad children. And even we're talking about good and bad. That's funny. But yeah, children, or maybe this is speaking about them in the past. I don't know. Show me this Free Man for the future. Drop everything and read time, y'all. Some sort of knowledge is coming out. Bottom of the deck, rightful heir. That's knowledge. That you are the rightful heir to whatever these people keep trying to steal. Okay? Your wealth, your knowledge, all that. Six of Inkwells. Into the dark cave and discover the treasure. This Dennis. This is what they've done. What is their treasure? Archangel Michael, what is this treasure for this dark, these Dennis to Menaces that possibly could be being described like children? Bridge to, there it is again. This is what this is. Bridge to Terabithia. This is the place that these people are trying to get to, okay? This mystical, magical land or something, y'all. And we have Catherine Paterson. That name might be important. Well, where is this place that they're trying to get to? This dark cave. This is what they're going to get, a dark cave. They think that the dark cave is the Milky Way, y'all. And they, from the other read, because they were trying to get to the Milky Way galaxy, okay, somewhere. Maybe the center, okay. Maybe they feel like there's a portal somewhere else, right? But I don't know how. But they also came up in another read, I feel like, being connected to the archons, okay. But they're trying to get away. Show me, where is this dark cave located that they're trying to get to? Where they think they're going. It's like a honeycomb hideout or something, y'all. Show me this dark cave. Dark cave. Okay, thank you. Muscle mania. I don't know, they're working real hard trying to do this. Trying to achieve this because they know they're running out of time. Beguiled by your beauty. Okay, this is what that Black Mona Lisa and Isis and Heru, okay? You're beautiful. Where are they trying to go? They're going to eat hot dogs for dinner. They're trying to get away because they know they ain't going to be able to eat no more the way and live the good life like they've been living. Kelly is another person. Maybe they're trying to go get to Kelly. Maybe Kelly's out there in the Milky Way, okay? I don't know. All right, Archangel Michael, any final messages for this, these children? Let's see something. Show me the Six of Inkwells. Oh, my. This crazy man, too. He fell out here on dating, courting. Okay, y'all. And the other read, there, I told somebody, you know, at least I suggested someone get away. Just keep walking. I think it was something in the reading. Because this was a crazy person, I think, that was trying to come back from the past, y'all. What the hell is this? Okay, yeah. And this person is fixated. Back towards this activist. I think this one came out in the reading, okay? The Black Mona Lisa, y'all. This is, what the hell? These people won't leave you alone. I don't know. I don't know. They're going to be made to leave you alone, okay? I do know that. The Free Man. Drop everything and read Dear Time, okay? In the reverse. Maybe, let's see. New home. I'm getting like these people, this is going to be their new home. Wherever they're trying to get to, but they ain't getting where they think. Show me the new home. Show me the new home. Where are these people going? Okay. Case study. This is what they were doing. Case study. Now they're about to have a fucking mental breakdown. These covert narcissists, y'all. They're going into the mental hospital. Something about Thomas Jefferson, y'all. This goes back deep. It goes back, okay? And I'm getting with some sort of stolen assets, okay? Yeah, something. Allomelanin. I gotta look up which race tends to have this, okay? These are these collaborations. You got anything to say about this one? Let me see something. I think this is melanin, though. What are these case studies? What have they been about? Something with, it could be ties to Thomas Jefferson. When we were talking about, yeah, y'all, it's DNA upgrade, and it fell out here on ISIS. Okay? This is just clear. They can't keep denying this. It's just out in the open. They're doing some sort of DNA experimentation. They have been for a long time. Bottom of the deck, case study. Holt, another name, y'all. All right, so whoever's watching these videos, I don't know if anyone's watching them. Please just take the information and do what you're directed to do, you know, based on your understanding, your discernment, okay? This is for people in certain positions, okay? I don't know. But there's something going on with the law system that has been going on in collaboration with this for a long time, okay? Let's see if we can get what's on this paper. What's on this paper? Okay? Something about the Arctic. This is where one of these labs are located. At least there's several. Night. It's another name. Okay? Poker lover. Okay? They're just describing something about this person maybe. Why is this Arctic important? There's some sort of DNA information on this paper. This muscle mania, because they can't do this or something. I transmute pain into power. Okay, I'm thinking like their muscles ain't working no more. It's cold in the Arctic, people. Okay, and they can't exercise no more. The muscles might be emaciating. Okay, but I'm getting like this is you, like the magician. Okay. And it keeps coming back. Your aunt is really your mother. Maybe your aunt mother, right, is the one who started all this for you. Okay? So, but they're speaking about the past. This is someone's life experience, okay? Past, present, future. Any final messages? Y'all, that's too many. Okay, we're going to take that one, though. These two. Futile mission. That's what they want them to know. Fuck a cord cutting. These mofos getting dragged, people. Mystery cards. Y'all, we're not reading this one. Let's see. The farthest sticks, y'all. This keeps coming out. And this card reminds me of that young man, Antoine Massey. Okay, but this speaks to the Native American connection here, okay? And this is like the King of Wands again. King of Wands over here, King of Wands over here, y'all. Okay, but this speaks of the connection with Native American and African ancestry and American mixed in, right? So people need to be careful when they're running to Louisiana or wherever to do magic on somebody because they feel like, oh, they did something wrong to me, right? Because a lot of these people are related to the people that you're going to, you're conjuring up to fuck up somebody else, okay? You're disrespecting these people. You don't know who's who right now. A lot of these black people are actually natives. So I would recommend you just use your magic, your hoodoo, whatever, your roots. Use it to improve your own life. Don't use it to get revenge on anybody. Just leave that in the divine's hands. If you can expose it, right? But you ain't gotta necessarily do that unless it's absolutely warranted, right? But this is like a culture now. People just, you stepped on my toe, you stole my bubble gum, I'm gonna do magic on you. Okay? It's just unthinkable. It's a abomination in terms of the legal system and the spiritual law, okay? Mystery card. 8 of paper, which is the 8 of pentacles. I'm getting like they're telling you to master ourselves. Okay? Stop throwing all this magic around, people. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You're going to cause the planet to go. Okay? Last mystery card. Incoming phone call, y'all, about something. I don't know. Let me see this one real quick. What's this incoming phone call? Damn, y'all, this one flew over here. What is this? Let me get the bottom card. This is the incoming phone call, y'all, because your family was involved out here somewhere, I thought, right? I think I said something about family. The incoming phone call might be from your older sister or regarding your older sister. It says your older sister is a diabolical demon. You might be getting a call from this demon, okay? I don't know if you want to pick up. Time is up, y'all. Beautiful. What a beautiful way to end the read, people. Time is up. And they keep saying pro bono. Somebody did this pro bono, maybe. Whatever this justice is that's coming to you, collective. Okay? Congratulations. Time is up. Alright, if you like the video, like the video.